Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Thursday, the 16th of May 2024, the year of 1 million transactions per second or more. Experience the best of both worlds today at betbitcoinsv.com, the best casino and sports betting on chain. Bet in private without your partner finding out. So here we go, let's get into it. So let's start off with a little bit of news today. So this is quite amusing now because we're now on the 16th of May. And Ryoshi wrote here, we finally have Judge Miller's full judgment on Copa versus Wright case this week. I wonder if there'll be any surprises. Yeah, and the surprise is it didn't come out that week, and it hasn't even come out today. I mean, this was like over. This is now 11 days ago, and it still hasn't come out. This corrupt piece of, well, give him a piece of my mind, outrageous. Oh, there we go. Let's see what else is going on. Ah, dear, oh dear. So there was more. There was something coming out. It was May 10th. Mr. Justice Miller costs and case management order for the Coinbase defendants. I mean, again, no monies should have been paid whatsoever until his judgment had been given in writing. Because if people are just going on what he said, it's all hearsay. It needs to be written, it needs to be signed to make it official, and it needs to be sealed to give it authority. And all they're doing is stamping these pieces of garbage. Literally with administration stamps. It's completely corrupt what's going on. I think there was something else to do with the Kleiman versus Wright case. But more up-to-date news, check this out. So Presswire said announcing the launch of MNEE, US-backed stablecoin on Bitcoin or BSV blockchain. This looks massive. Check it out. So announcing the launch of MNEE, I guess that's what it's meant to be. USD-backed stablecoin on BSV blockchain designed as the currency for tomorrow. All right then. So this was from St. John's, Antigua, 15th of May, PR Newswire. MNEE announced today that the upcoming launch of the first USD-backed stablecoin designed to transform the landscape of digital transactions through its use on the highly scalable BSV blockchain, which features unmatched speed, low fees, and the ability to power microtransactions. Each MNEE token is redeemable for a value of $1 USD, fully collateralized by US Treasury bills, USD cash or stablecoin equivalents. MNEE is a licensed and regulated custodian and issuer of digital assets in Antigua, ensuring full compliance and security in accordance with the international standards. With rigorous AML and KYC compliance, risk management, and treasury management, MNEE will be fully audited with an attestation of reserves, offering transparency and reliability to its users. Sitting at approximately $160 billion today, the stablecoin sector is projected to reach nearly $3 trillion by 2028, clearly demonstrating that market desire for the instant processing and high security of stablecoin payments, coupled with the volatility-free stable valuations of fiat currencies, says Sava Rigas, FCO of MNEE. With launch of MNEE, we are proud to introduce the industry's fastest and most scalable stablecoin to date, truly establishing MNEE as currency for tomorrow. Great stuff. Not going to go through all of that because we're at 4 minutes already, but there we go. You heard it here. That looks absolutely fantastic. Looks really good. And I think there it says here launching on Handcash. There we go. So this is the site for Welcome to MNEE, the first USD-backed stablecoin to leverage the BSV blockchain. Each MNEE token is equivalent to $1 and is fully collateralized with US Treasury bills and cash equivalents. Fantastic. Payment settlement, peer-to-peer payments, remittance, microtransactions use case, Web3 applications. Licensed and compliant. Brilliant. That looks great. Here we go. So more news on Kleiman versus Wright. So I'm not quite too sure what was going on here, but Arushia said W and K. That's actually Wright and Kleiman. which was an info defense contractor, I think, requests that the court extend this deadline by 2 weeks to May 28th, 2024 to facilitate a meaningful meet and confer process in advance of filing the motion. Don't quite get what this is, but anyway. In advance of filing the motion, because the current deadline is today, W&K respectfully requests a ruling on this motion as soon as possible. Earlier today, counsel for W&K reached out to counsel for Wright, hoping to reach an agreement to avoid this motion. Well, who are W&K? Counsel for Wright responded at 4:44 p.m. that he opposes this motion. I don't know what the motion is. For the reasons stated above, W&K therefore respectfully requests that the court extend the deadline to file its fee motion by 2 weeks to 28th of May 2024. Yeah. I don't really get what is going on here. Kleinman versus Wright feels like yesterday's news, really. Let's see if we W&K's expedited motion for extension of time to file motion for fees. So what's all this about? On March 15th, 2024, the court held that judgment debtor Wright in a civil complaint for his non-compliance with the court's compulsion order and ordered an award of attorney's fees. ECF number 1077 under local rules, whatever. Judgment debtor Wright served specific objections to the time. W&K requested yeah. I don't really get what's going on there, but anywho. Skullduggery and whatnot. This is good. So, breaking just 22 hours ago, BSV Terranode is now testing with 6 virtual nodes in AWS. Is that Amazon Web Services? Node regions are now Ireland, Virginia, USA, Mumbai, South Korea, Canada, and Oregon, USA. Come on, loving that. The speaker at a London blockchain is going to be Duro Ungali, Head of Education and Inclusion. Oh dear, as if that isn't like woke BS. Algorand Foundation, give me a break. Yeah, there we go. So that was from Ryushi. Seen that one. Let's see what Big Crash has got. Anything for us today? I mean, we're all just sitting here waiting for the, waiting for the COPA ruling from Judge Mello, and it's still not here. Crazy. Right, let's move on to a little bit of Bitcoin history. So it's the 16th today, but yesterday, check this out. I found this. This, to me, must be one of the earliest tweets about Bitcoin that there is, because this was May 14th, 2011. And the reason I found that is because when I was going through some of the titles on the Bitcoin forum, somebody had said brilliant Twitter quote about Bitcoin. So I was just like, oh, right, let's see if I can find it. So dug around a bit, and there it is. See if we can open it. There it is on Twitter. Should I transfer some money? No problem. Give me a public key. Okay, done. This is not fiction anymore. Brilliant. And there are more sort of quotes on there about, people talking about seeing the yellow in the Western Union sign, thinking they're not going to be advertising Western Union for much longer. But that was before all the skullduggery and that came about. So we are now 16th of May. So back to 16th of May 2010. Let's have a look at this. We had the new Liberty standard. So this is like Liberty Reserve standard. Quoting about setting up an exchange on the Bitcoin Talk forum in 2016, and this was them just discussing it. And again, somebody else saying, why would I want? Said, but what can you do with Bitcoins? You just want dollars. And then somebody else had replied exactly. I mean, trading virtual quotes, money for dollars. It's okay, but what's the matter of trading? What's the matter of trading virtual for virtual? Well, yeah, exactly. all these discussions back then, and still people haven't figured it out. How crazy is that? They still haven't figured it out. Good grief. So on the 16th of May 2010, we've also got an email from Marty Malmi. So check this out. So this was actually from Satoshi Nakamoto, i.e. Craig Wright himself. So in this email, this is a reply to what was sent out on the 4th. What were they referring here? Talking about setting up an exchange service. So Craig had replied here. I've also been busy with other things for the last month and a half. I just now downloaded my email since the beginning of April. I mostly have things sorted and should be back to Bitcoin shortly. Glad that you've been handling things in my absence. Congrats on your first transaction. As I recall, the code was nearly ready for a 0.3 release. I think all it needed was a little testing time and to install the new Icon XPM. The JSON API functions are complete. I wanted to take another fresh look at them in case I think of any better function names before committing. I ought to write some sample code showing the proper way to use them, particularly with polling for received transactions. When I left off, I was thinking about bottling a payment mechanism into a free upload server software as an example. It would make sense to actually build one practical application with the API before releasing it. You don't realize the problems with API until you actually try to use it. Looks like we've got and that was in response to that one. Next communication between the two was on the 22nd of June, so we will get to that when the time comes. And then just moving on the 16th of May 2011, this guy, Greg Schoen, quoted this: I wish I'd kept my 1,700 BTC at 6 cents instead of selling them at 30 cents. Now they're $8. Well, buddy, now they're like $60,000. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness me. He must have, surely he must have bought back in at some point. I mean, I would have been sick as a dog at that. In fact, yeah, that similar thing has happened to me, and I was sick as a dog. Dear, oh dear. Looking at the price of Bitcoin today, magic numbers, 62.62 in the top left-hand corner right now. Just seen that change. Great stuff. Yeah, and then tomorrow is a biggie. Tomorrow on the 17th of May 2009, Laszlo Haniks posted out on the forum a request to buy pizza with Bitcoin. Oh my goodness me. We'll have a quick look at that. Look, this is it. I'll pay 10,000 Bitcoins for a couple of pizzas. Like maybe 2 large ones. That was it. Obviously the time zone is slightly different there, but that says 18th of May 2010, but it was 12:35 in his time zone. So it would have been the 17th of May UTC. So awesome. Loving that. Let's see what else we got here. So I think that's it. So it's now time to move on to the figures. Right, let's have a look at this then. So we got Bitcoin at $62. How crazy is that? So for any newbies watching the show, we'll whiz through this quickly. So this is Bitcoin. The original protocol goes right back to the Genesis block. It hasn't changed, making it the real Bitcoin, the true Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin, and the world's first and only ever digital commodity, backed by the value of data sovereignty, making it the most valuable commodity on earth because it's an extension of our own personal freedoms and liberties. Oh yeah. Hash rate, we'll have a look at the difficulty adjustment on BTC first. Oh look, it's popped down just a little bit there. Hash rate 0.08, we'll have a look at that one. Yeah, so Bitcoin chugging along nicely there. Bcrash up and downsies. Network nodes, so for anybody who hasn't seen the network nodes before, these are the backbone to the new global financial system, the world's first ever commercial internet or commoditized digital network. Amazing. Transactions 16.86, just cross-reference that with what's on chain. 108,000. That's doubled over the last 24 hours compared to what it was the other day. Interesting. All right. And let's have a look at the block sizes then. So 77.13, 12, 24, 50, 31, Nothing, no gigabyte blocks there, but that's fine with us. So let's carry on then. Hash rate by network. Yeah. Proof of work by network should be on Bitcoin. It's currently 360,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than KuCoin. 23% more profitable to mine on KuCoin than Bitcoin. Shows you the competition for Bitcoin. Again, much of a muchness on Bcrash and Fisher Price Cash because hash rate is being managed carefully. Let's have a look at the hash rate because this is where the politics is. This is all you need to know. Global hash rate 7 days. Global hash rate 24 hours. KuCoin hash rate, other miners 0.69 on there. Bcrash struggling here. Look, other miners with the 70% on there now. 70%. Really not many BCH being won on there. Fisher Price Cash, other miners 21.53. And not a lot of point in looking at CoinDance because they're fudging the figures. All right, let's go through these. Here we go. Mining. So there we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on there. Tal, Cuve, QD Link, Gorilla Pool, Mining, Dutch. It's actually looking very healthy. Look at that. No wonder CoinDance are covering it up because they don't want people to think that other people are starting to think that the genuine Bitcoin might be legitimate. Ooh, can't have that. Can't have that, can we? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Coin Carbon Cap, look at this. Oh, check it out. So we got genuine Bitcoin grown by 1 megabyte in the last 24 hours. In that's 1,000. Sorry, so 1,000 megabytes. So that's a gigabyte. So the genuine Bitcoin has grown by a gigabyte over the last 24 hours, in comparison to Segwit Protocol, Shitcoin, KuCoin. CIA coin, whatever you want to call it, has only grown by 224 megabytes over the last 24 hours. Come on! Bitcoin winning on every metric. Let's have a look at all exchanges reserves. Yep, so they've been cashing out all the while. Tether weather. Let's have a look at market cap. Oh, gone down. Oh, what is this? What happened there? What has happened there? That should be showing up here. So, yeah, it should be showing up there. Why is that not showing? Yeah, look, 16. Look, has that literally just happened? That's literally. Oh my god, that's just happened. Look at that. So that 16th of May 2024, 8:34 p.m. UTC. That's literally just happened. That's just happened. That is outrageous. So how much has gone into the market there? So that's 110.96 under 111.2. So that is 2.5. So that's 250 million. 250 million just pumped in there. This should be showing. Look, it's not even showing on here yet. But it's showing on the 7-day one. How crazy is that? Look, because that only goes up to 7:55 p.m. Ha! No way! Look, we are now ahead of the market. Ahead of the market. Look at that. Look at that. I think we just found something out that no one else knows about. That means the price of BTC is about to shoot up. Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. Outrageous. Outrageous. Longs, again, very misguided on the Segwit protocol there. 0.037% shorts. Morning run looking good there. Yeah, price 62.51. Pretty much matches. Let's have a look at Bitcoin versus KuCoin chart. Oh, there we go. Look. So Bitcoin has just had a pump in comparison to KuCoin. So this would explain why they've literally just pumped Tether, because they can't be. Look, there we go. So we've got a red candle there. So this will be BSV going up, and then the red will be BTC going up after having Tether being pumped in. Look at that. That is outrageous. Outrageous. But let's have a look at Bitcoin versus USD. Yeah, let's had a nice little pump there. Chugging along nicely. Let's have a look at Livecoin Watch. So we got market cap $2.387 trillion. Cool coin, so trade volume 2.13%. It's really not very much at all though. And just had a little price from there with Tether being created. Maybe other people knew what was going on. They're like, oh, Tether's going to go in and all that kind of stuff. Let's have a look at genuine Bitcoin. Come on. Where are we? Down at number 70 now. Look, trying to bury this thing is what they're trying to do. Volume just 0.98. Market cap just 1.2 billion. And again, these asks, I don't trust these figures at all. I don't trust these figures at all. I think it's because I've been reporting on them and other people were picking up on it and they were just like, well, Toshi's right. This is nuts. There's literally like $1 million worth of BSV available on the entire market. Like, you know, what, 30,000 coins. And that's it. You know, anybody with $1 million could literally sweep up the entire market. And so they've just increased the figures. But it doesn't really, I don't think it really correlates. You know, yeah, not really. Because price has gone up over the last since 4 o'clock. You know, it just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make. I think I'm calling BS on that. There's something fishy going on, something real fishy going on, which is a real shame. A real shame. But we know the stakes are high here. So anyway, let's get on with Terra Nodus. Come on. So we've had 862,000 transactions per second since the last restart, which is pretty bloody great. 102 gigabyte block, lovely jubbly. 106 gigabyte block. What else we got? Yeah, look, all the majority of them being over 1 million transactions per second. All there. Come on, you beauty. 112 gigabyte block. Nice. Nice. See what that is. All right. Network. So these are the these will be the nodes that are being tested. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nodes. There we go. Look, connected node. Come on. Come on, you beauty. Any updates for us? That was on the 13th of May. Alrighty, alrighty. Let's have a look at some of these figures then. Average transactions per second, 1.07 million transactions per second so far. Total transactions, 21.1 billion. So this is the past 4 hours. Should we do past day? Average transactions per second was just under 1 million. 20.8 billion transactions in the last 24 hours. What's this? M1 block assembly, M2 block assembly, M3. So they're all block assembly. And memory. Computer processing units. Network traffic. Block validation queue. Block validation catch-up timer. Excellent. Loving that, loving that. And here we are on Lilbit. Come on. Here we go. So the URL of betbitcoinsv.com is working again. We will have the both links in the description. But let's have a look at what's going on. Let's have a look at sports, particularly football. There we go. Soccer, as they say over there. So what we got? English Premier League. Come on, let's have a look at these matches. So we've got Chelsea FC versus AFC Bournemouth. So I wonder... I'll have to have a look at all of these. So, alright, so first half total goals, second half total goals. Total goals. Got so many options. I'm not used to sports betting. I've never really been inclined. But since we've got this platform on Bitcoin, I'm just like, you know what? Let's try it out. Sheffield United versus Tottenham Hotspur, Burnley FC versus Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa, Liverpool, and this is all 4 p.m. on Sunday, May 19th. Liverpool versus Wolves, Brighton versus Man U, Brenton FC, Newcastle United, and Man City versus West Ham. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. Honestly, I think it's great having a website like this on Bitcoin. Very high hopes for that. So, didn't check the leaderboard, did we? Leaderboard, come on. So we got a user or a leader's name. So hidden. BSV Maxi still in third. Yeah, right. That's what we'll have to check. So it's the leaderboard, and we'll see what fixtures we've got on there. So that's gonna be great fun. Right, there we go. We'll leave it there. That is a 26-minute show. So if you enjoyed these updates, please ding your donations for your appreciation to satoshi@smb.com. Send me a message when you do. And again, I'll get this chat group linked up on Signal. I've been busy, obviously, leading up to the conference. Just booked my accommodation for London, which I'm very much looking forward to. So I will see everybody there, and I hope to see you there too. Come up and introduce yourself if you recognise me. So we'll leave it there, and as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.